Hey, you guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Look, we're live on a day that's supposed to be an ending, another world ending day. Maybe we still got some part of the 24 hours, at least in my time zone, but I'm sure it's the end of the day in some places, so I guess we still have to wait to see if the world ends or not. So I just coming on really for one of our acquaintances, a friend, Sable Chicken, who who tends to like to listen to what I have to say, what I teach. Seems to have an idea of what we're doing, but then all of a sudden, just like out of nowhere, I wonder where she's been. But anyways, my friend Sable, listen, I've told a lot of stories on my channel here, and not one of them is real, meaning that they never happened. Whether it came from the Norse uh, myths, from Bible, our Bible, any of the Bibles that have to do with Abraham and his religions, anything to do with whatever I say, even those fairy tales, those are not real. So, no, the idea of Noah's Ark. Listen, there's lots of floods. I got floods. We had floods here. I had floods. People had floods up here in Big Pine Key last week. Yeah, we have floods all the time, but they're not biblical floods. The biblical flood is talking about the second stage of consciousness. When you go into the water, the whole idea about Moses is being drawn. Once you've had enough, you go through this situation. God says, build yourself an ark. He was telling him to turn himself into an ark. He wasn't telling him to build an ark. You can't build an ark and put the world's animals on it. That's the most ridiculous and the most stupid and most idiotic child tale of them all. And ride around with them for 40 days, feeding them, cleaning them up. There's only one window in this damn boat. You understand? There's only one window, and that's in the ceiling and the roof of this boat. And that's it. There is no other door. Do you understand? Maybe to get them all on there, but they're not running around with it. They're not running around at all. And the idea, the message behind that thing was that even in the day of Noah, they only came to take Noah and his family. They were the only ones that were worth it. Do you understand? If you want to take it literally, he killed the rest of the world because he didn't like them. All he liked was Noah and his family. That's it. There's no great mystery in that, And so when the Son of Man comes to visit us, it's going to be like the days of Noah. They didn't come to save the world. They came to save Noah from the world and to start over brand new with everything new. That's what all these stories are about. When Jacob makes it up to the top of the ladder, he sees God face to face. He calls the place Peniel, and his life is restored. Uh, let's see. The story that I gave you yesterday about the Norse god, this Odin, or not Odin, but being restored once he's eaten all of his children, his wife Gaia, and all of these entities within them would make him throw up and restore everything back to life. All of his children are grown. And you really think this happens? You really think that these kind of myths and things happen? That's crazy, But they believed in it. Those people believed in it. Doesn't make them no less an idiot, Just because their societies push these dreams on people, it's crazy. It totally takes away from the truth of this here, and that's the mystery. The mystery is within you. You look outside for God. You look outside for Jesus. You wait for him to come. You say you're not connected. That's the whole point of this. When someone goes into the meditation and pulls this Jesus and this light switch, turns this on, they belong now to God. They no longer belong to themselves or to this being the wandering Jew, someone who is not connected to God, and they wander and wander and wander. Well, there's 99% of the world is like that. Do you understand? 99% of the world believes that religion takes God right out of you, and now we're waiting for him to come in. They're waiting for the end of the times, the end of the world. Where are you at in this, little Chicken Little? Good God. You know, the end of life, when I talk about it, the end of time is when you have had enough of it, and you go up this way, you take this direction of balance in your life, and you connect to God. There's your mystery. Good God. You finally discover yourself. You finally discover this connection. You connect to God. You regain your crown. And there's no mystery in that to you. You know, you need to learn a little bit more about what I'm talking about and our Bible. Not one person in that is real. Not one. And not one of those stories happened. Not one of those stories happened. And all these people that are being open their eyes, this is what I do. I teach people and I open their eyes. That's how you bring the blind to life. You're not actually taking someone physically from the death, from their death, or from their physical ailments. You are taking them metaphysically, and you're opening their eyes. And when we die, we don't really die. We shut off our minds. What part of this is not getting through? You know. So we live off the top of the Scripture for 2,000 years and miss the truth, which is the direction of their words. They tell us don't take things off the letter, take things from the Spirit. Where are you at, Sable Chicken? Where are you in your mind? You know, this sitting on the fence things. This doesn't work. You have to understand this. And if you don't understand it, you know, you're just not going to make that connection. You know, heaven will be safe from you. That's all that is. And it sounds like, you know, enjoy your poverty. That's what I say to other people. If they don't understand it and they wish so much for this outside world, they want the second coming. They want to be killed. They want to be raptured. They want to, you know, they want to see the world go through. Good luck. Good luck, you know. You're praying to the devil. He'll give you what you want, you know, because God doesn't destroy things. God, in this sense, in this way of meditation, restores, replenishes, replaces, renews. That's all he can do. What do you think God does? Do you think his magic? Do you think he can do anything in earth that he can make someone have a baby without impregnating them? Come on. Yes, he can. He makes me have a baby. When I shut my mind off, it creates this little light inside of me, this little energy, this little business of energy. That's the child in me, yes. And then, did it take a female to have this child? Hell no. How do you think we get to God? Do I have to have a procreated person beside me? Do I have to go to church? Do I have to believe what a preacher or someone is telling me? Hell no, the Bible tells me exactly what to do. It tells me to go within myself, shut down, use your single eye to make this connection with God, and you've discovered the mystery within yourself. That's it. So anyways, happy Saturday. Happy end of the world to most of those people. If you get a chance to get upstairs and sup with the Lord, sup with your Father, then you would have completed just what he was wanting you to do. Heal yourself. Cut off from the world around you. Enjoy the mystery of yourself and this God. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day.